I recently had a client that came in to see me, and she had one hell of a case. And by the time she got done telling me the story, my head was spinning. There was just so much there. Towards the end of the case, after we had jumped through every hoop there was to be jumped through, and then some, and we had traveled to Moon, to Venus, to Mars, and back again, God knows how many times, there was a final allegation, the one that nails the coffin shut in most cases. It was alleged that my client had sexually abused her boys. And this was just ludicrous, absolutely crazy, blasphemy, because she lacked the time frame to be able to do this. And she had supervised visitation for such a long period of time that it certainly didn't happen during DCF's watch. And it was a family member who had a vendetta against her that swore she would never get her kids back. And God knows that these family members did everything in their power trying to usurp her ability to be a parent. And when all was said and done, we got the records and the documents to show and prove our side of the story and corroborate what we're trying to say and disprove what was being alleged against the mom. And we filed for what's called an updated court investigation. We got a wonderful gentleman on board who listened to all the facts and took a look at everything that went on in the case and came to the only resolution and conclusion you could, that mom had not done this. And DCF, much to their credit, relooked, reloaded, reshuffled, and they reached the same conclusion. And they realized that it was the family that was looking to sink my client. And the most beautiful thing of all of this was that to see this all come together, it was like listening to a symphony orchestra. I know it sounds crazy, sexual abuse, right? But when you've got all the puzzles, and you get all the pieces to the puzzle, and you put them together, and it comes down to not only taking out the sexual abuse, taking out the bogus, false allegations by the family members, and also reaching the conclusion that the court investigator reached that mother should have full custody of these children back in her possession. Oh, how sweet it is. And the thing that really stuck out for me was that when you have a sexual abuse case, I know that liars figure and figures lie, but something like 97% of all sexual abuse cases are done by males. Let me repeat that. 97% of all sexual abuse cases are done by males. That is an overwhelming statistic. And knowing this client as I had, I knew there was no way, no how that she had fought so hard, spent so much time, money, and energy to get her children back. I'm talking nights, weekends, and holidays with this lady, that she would ever hurt anyone, let alone sexually abuse her own children, who she had gone to the wall for, had been there for every single visitation. She never missed anything with her children, never missed a therapy appointment, never missed a parenting evaluation, never missed any type of substance abuse, urine screen, AA meeting, you name it, she did it, including in the middle of multiple storms of a horrific nature. We had a couple of Northeasters that she went out in the middle of these storms and did urine screens to show her sobriety, much to her credit. And in the final analysis, she went home with her children. It don't get any better than that. You don't understand how it can get any better than that, because she had worked so hard and her family was looking to take her own children away from her and continuously made false allegations. And she overcame so much. And we're so proud of her. What a great lady.